This is super random, but the internet seems to like dog-related content, so I'm going to talk about dog breeds that I wish inexperienced and first-time owners, and especially people in cities, would stop buying as a former show dog handler. Vizslas are up first. Vizslas are a sporting breed. We're going to talk about a lot of sporting breeds in this video. But basically it just means that they're smart, driven, high energy, and they need structure, exercise, and ideally some sort of job to do, even if it's just a canine sport that you do with them. These are not dogs that are meant to live in cities, so if you live in a city, please don't get one. Australian Shepherds are going to be the next one. I'm also going to lump heelers into this category, this group, because they can have similar problems, which can consist of them attempting to herd humans or other dogs, which typically entails something like them trying to nip at heels, but that can very quickly turn into biting, and a lot of other dogs and people do not take kindly to that. These dogs need exercise structure, same thing, not meant to live in a city, and these are really, really, really not a dog that someone who works a 9 to 5 and someone who's young and in their 20s and has very little experience with dog ownership should get. Pointers, kind of same thing as Vizsla. These dogs are very, 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 very driven. They need jobs, they need exercise, they need space to run, and they need very, very good training. I see these in cities way too often, and unless you're somebody who leaves the city very regularly to do something like hunting, you should not have one of these. Dalmatians, it always surprised people that they're on my list, but they are, because if you don't get them from a good breeder and socialize them well, they can be kind of nasty, and they also are very prone to urinary issues, which is just an expensive thing to deal with, and it's uncomfortable for the dog and for you. German Shepherds, easy. I'm putting them on the list because I see way too many people who have them who are not experienced dog owners. German Shepherds are working breeds. That's why they're used for things like disability-related stuff like service dogs, and also for things like airport security. That is what they're happy doing. They're not going to be happy cooped up in your, 700 square foot apartment all day. Dobies are on here for kind of the same reason. As much as I would love to have one, I'm not going to get one until I have a very big backyard and a lot of time to dedicate to training, because these breeds need exercise, structure, training, socialization, everything. These are the kinds of dogs that getting them is kind of like adopting a toddler. Huskies, also easily on this list, primarily because, to be honest, I think of it as kind of abusive to have them in this climate. It's just not fair to them. They're also very stubborn, which can make training really difficult, and very, very loud. Doodles I'm just throwing in because I have time. This isn't really a first-time dog owner qualm as much as it is just, please, for the love of God, stop buying doodles. They're not purebred dogs. They are not going to magically be hypoallergenic or free of behavioral issues because there's lab or golden in them. Just please, for the love of Christ, stop buying and breeding them. Thank you. Bye.